Hello and welcome to today's Under 19 Division 2 final between Rinn Gaels and St Joseph's. As we're getting the teams lined out, we'll run through the team here. It's in goals, Cian Mimna, Daniel McCann and Liam McIntyre in the full back line. Gary Mitchell, Fiacre Cracy at centre half back, and Ben Hart makes up the half back line. Conor Canning and Finan Hart are in the midfield. Caelan McLaughlin, Matt Hackett and Martin McCabe make up the half forward line, with Jake Hackett and Aidan Hart starting inside. Declan Brooks, Cian Nolan, James Quinn, Jack McIntyre, Tommy Carney and Pierce Kenny make up the substitutes for today. So we're looking now as we're getting ready. Michael McGurl today is affiliating the game. As we're looking now, as we get our team sheets there, looking on is Michael McGurl, and we're looking at our midfield pair in there, Finan Hart and it's too late now, it's alright. How are we going with that? Yeah. So looking now at with Conor Canning and Finan Hart in midfield there, as we're waiting for the Rinn Gaels there. We'll have to work with numbers as we didn't get a team sheet, as we're about to go into our throw up here now. Okay, I believe that the referee now has got his officials lined up there, as we've James McCaffrey running across, a very sprightly, fit looking James as he goes across, as we await the throw in now. And Conor Canning and Finan Hart look to compete there with the Rinn Gaels. They look an impressive pair also in the midfield. Wind, I suppose, is going to from our left to our right as we start, and the game is on. The ball's thrown up and the ball's broken down, and it's on Rinn Gaels on the attack here, playing with the breeze in the first half as the ball is played in. It's hopped over Darren McCann, but out, or Daniel McCann, and out he comes. That's well done by St Joseph's there as we're going on the attack there. And as Daniel flying up the field with his left foot, looks to his left, goes to play it to Matt Hackett, but well cut out by the Rinn Gaels. Number 6, and now St Joseph's are well open as they're on the attack here now with the Rinn Gaels. Number 15 plays it into the left. It's 2v1, there's a goal chance on, but they're happy to tap over the first point of the game, and it's a score for Rinn Gaels there, playing with the breeze there, and we've 40 seconds of the first half gone. We'll thank Pierce Kenny here, who's injured today, who's doing the sheets for us as the kick out is on out, and up goes Ben Hart, but won by Rinn Gaels. Coming on the attack now with Rinn Gaels again, as St Joseph's are standing off them, but it's Rinn Gaels attacking here now as they're playing it back, and St Joseph's are standing off them at the minute, and it's a good tackle there by Matthews. They're still passing away here now, looking on the attack. Rinn Gaels looking very comfortable on the ball. St Joseph's looking to probably step up a little bit and get the tackles in there, as management is saying get the hand in, and Rinn Gaels number 11 has waltzed through there. Looks to had a lot of steps, and the referee says there was a lot of steps, and well done there by St Joseph's. Ball played on, Fiacre Casey plays it on there, well there to the number 9 there was Callum on there too. Ben Hart plays it up along the wing to Matthews. The ball is played on there, and I think it's into Conor Canning. Conor, very strong player, played very well in the under 20 final, and Conor has been pulled back, and there's a foul there and a free in to St Joseph's there by about 35 yards out, and a good opportunity there. I think it's Jake Hackett. Is standing there. He's about 40 yards out with a probably 5-yard run in there, and it's a short ball played in. Well done as it's in to Matthew. Matthew gives it back to Jake. Jake puts it on his left foot, and that's a very, very good strike there, and that's 1 point apiece there in the early starts of the game. looking with the ball is kicked out here now. It's a high ball up to be contested. It goes by Gary. And the ball is cleared there now, and it's on up towards, well done Matt Hackett. Playing out at centre half forward, foul again. Well done Matt, very clean hands. Difficult wind conditions, team sheets are blowing all over the place as the ball is played in from Matthew Hackett to Jake Hackett, but Jake was laundering in behind his man, and the Rinn Gaels man coming out, red-haired player, very strong player coming out, looked to be fouled. The referee says he is fouled, and that's good play by the Rinn Gaels. Number 4 corner back as he plays it on up, but that could be cut out, and it is. Well done. Caelan McLaughlin plays the ball up towards Matt Hackett. Was Jake Hackett to Matt Hackett, but Matt Hackett wearing number 10. Matt on the ball, puts it to his right foot. Good effort. Keeper does well as it's just under the bar there now. Aidan Hart comes to approach him to close him down, and Rinn Gaels look to build from the back again. Comfortable on the ball. Not a lot of pressure from the St. Joseph's forward line on them there as they're working their way out. Coming across there now, ball is played in left footed and long, and it's gone over there, so it's a tightener on the full back line there, and Liam McIntyre, it's hit the crossbar, responds back, and it's a goal to Rinn Gaels. A long ball over the top was caught over. I think it could have hopped over Liam McIntyre's, and they got 2 bites of the cherry, and that's 1-1 to a point to Rinn Gaels. That's 1-1 to a point there, and the ball is kicked out by Cian Mimna. The ball, and it's broken well down by Finan Hart, but Rinn Gaels are here and they're making acres of space all over at the minute as the ball is played into a big target man. There's a good chance of a goal again, and they've got it. They've struck again, and that's its second goal. 6 minutes played here, and it's 2 goals and 1 point to 1 point, and really St. Joseph's need to sort out that kick out, and the full back line was very much exposed, but there's a lot of free men out around the middle third where we go, and the ball is broken down again by Gary Mitchell, but Rinn Gaels are on it, a big physical team, and here's the number 13 again, but he kicks it wide there. And St. Joseph's are really living on the edge here at the moment as they need to settle down and reorganise defence and half back line there, as when the ball breaks down, Rinn Gaels seem to have an opening on it. Cian Mimna here now with his kick out here. Daniel McCann and Liam McIntyre splitting. Gary Mitchell and Ben Hart out on the wings, and the ball is played out towards Gary Mitchell. Gary, wearing number 4, plays a good ball up towards number 14 for St. Joseph's, and is played on in towards Aidan Hart. Gets 2 bites at the cherry here. Aidan wearing 13, but he gets it there. Aidan struggling to hold on to the ball, but he has it. He plays the ball back to number 3, Liam McIntyre. Liam, a very talented young footballer. There's a good ball played on in, but well cut out again by Rinn Gaels, and St. Joseph's are struggling to get into the game at the moment as we're looking at 2 goals and a point to a point there, and Rinn Gaels appear to have a lot of time on the ball as St. Joseph's look to step up and put the pressure on to force a mistake, but there's a lot of time here. Number 12 has had 2 plays and dodging a couple. Rinn Gaels on the attack again. Aidan Hart following then. Big tall athletic looking player wearing number 9 up the wing to Rinn Gaels. Number 5 just about keeps it out, puts the right onto it, and it's gone wide for a kick out now, and Cian Mimna against the wind. Maybe St. Joseph's need to settle down a little bit, try and get Conor Canning into the game at the middle of the field. Finan Hart needs to be an option and settle down. Players need to pick out their positions, and there's a good ball out again, but Conor Canning can't get to it, and is well won by the Rinn Gaels number 8. Incidentally, the Rinn Gaels team looking a lot bigger, more physical team than the St. Joseph's team, but I'm not sure. It was a slight tug of the jersey there, and referee so we're looking there for a free kick in now for Rinn Gaels. 7.5 minutes played. 2 goals and a point to Rinn Gaels. 1 point for St. Joseph's. St. Joseph's playing against the wind. Number 15 looking to kick this. Left footed. 35 yards out. Oh, he's got a very good bend on it. He's kicked a very good score. Has the Rinn Gaels number 15, who is the right quad, heavily strapped, was getting physio before the game. And that's 2 goals and 2 points to Rinn Gaels, to a point for St. Joseph's. Cian Mimna with a quick kick out towards number 2, Daniel McCann. Daniel McCann coming out with the ball up to Gary Mitchell. Gary's trying to get out with the ball. Not a lot of options ahead of him, but he's coming out with it well. He plays the ball on to Conor Canning. Conor Canning, very good player, looking to get into it. A very good ball carrier is Conor. Plays the ball in there. It's in between 2 options, but Callum is on the ball, comes back there. Oh, it's a high ball and a soft one there towards Matt Hackett. Matt didn't get it, and Rinn Gaels are on the attack again as we approach there with 10. Was a good tackle there by Liam McIntyre. There's Matt Hackett there, yet to be got into the game there, but working very hard as Matt. And it's a ball, a sideline ball has been awarded to St. Joseph's. Gives it all, good ball up to Calum. Calum gives it on to Aidan Hart. Aidan Hart to his cousin Ben Hart. Ben gives a good hand pass to Conor Canning. That's much better by St. Joe's as the ball is played on in. That's a good ball in to Jake Hackett. Jake, very dangerous inside player, goes to put it on to his left, sticks it on to his right, could do with a score and gets a score, and that's excellent play as St. Joseph's attempt now to get back into this game. And we look at 2 goals and 2 points to Rinn Gaels, to 2 points to St. Joe's. Definitely better play there by St. Joseph's, and the breeze here as we stand with a cap on and the hands are cold. There is a quite substantial breeze as St. Joseph's look to get back into this. A high kick out to the right. Liam McIntyre's under it, looks to break it down. Well done by Rinn Gaels there. And we've Conor Canning wearing number 14 after the Rinn Gaels number 12. A very fast, direct, pacey player, Rinn Gaels. He's gone. He's made up 35 yards. It's gone. Oh! Could look to tap it over the bar. That one was maybe going for the top left hand corner. It's another score. It's 2 goals and 3 points for Rinn Gaels to 2 points for St. Joe's, and definitely Cian Mimna needed to get a hand to that because it could have easily went into the top corner. Quick kick out there now by St. Joe's. The ball is down around the middle there. We're still not getting working well enough around the midfield there as Finan Hart looks to get onto the ball as Rinn Gaels look to dominate in the middle third here now as it's gone short again there. But good play by Gary Mitchell. Gary Mitchell winning it there as St. Joe's tried to move a quick in towards Matt Hackett. But the referee's not having it, has called it back to step back in a couple of places, to the irritation of St. Joe's management now as the breeze seems to step up a little bit here now as we're approaching 11 minutes in this first half, and we're looking at a scoreline of 2 goals and 3 points to Rinn Gaels to 2 points to St. Joe's. St. Joseph's need to get some opportunities in there. That's a poor ball from the right hand side there, but Aidan Hart is at it. Three men are at him. Aidan looks to give it back, and Aidan done well there. Surrounded by 3 men, look to give a flick back out to Calum McLaughlin, and the referee seen the tug on the jersey there, and we've Jake Hackett now coming out to take this. I think it is Jake, yes, we're number 12. It's a long way out on the left hand side. It's a very strong breeze. I'm sure Jake will probably look to work something in there, and he does. He puts the ball in there. Oh, Conor Canning, there's a collide there with Ben Hart as the 2 St. Joseph's men go, and Rinn Gaels are on the attack again, looking very comfortable on the ball. As it's 2 goals and 3 points to 2 points to St. Joe's, and Rinn Gaels are building from the back in this game. It has been the aspects of the game where they build from deep, hand passing up and creating space, a lot of space in there inside in the full forward line as it's gone in there again. And here we go with number 5, Ben Hart does well. I think it is Ben, yeah, and gets a good hand on the Rinn Gaels number 15. I think there has been a positional switch there where Ben Hart, I think, has gone into the full back line, marking that tall number 15 Rinn Gaels again. 35 yards out, straight in front of the goals, makes absolutely no mistake, and has 2 goals and 4 points to 2 points. Kick out now from Cian Mimna as they look to get possession here as it's called short, but well done by the referee there as he's seen a pull on the jersey of Daniel McCann, and it looks that it's been noted there as it's a free now from where the ball has landed, and Liam McIntyre is looking to kick it out as we're looking at 2 goals and 4 points to 2 points, and the ball's played out. That looked like a push in the back by Matt Hackett, and it was, and a foul on the Rinn Gaels player, and referee Michael McGurl rightly waves it on here as we're approaching 13 minutes of play here now, and the scoreline at 2 goals and 4 points to 2 points, with St Joseph's struggling around the middle third here, and Rinn Gaels are beginning to capitalise this on direct ball into the inside here. Has to come out, has to go strong. Caught between two is Daniel McCann, I believe. Yeah, Daniel is out in hot pursuit there of the number 12. Very talented player, this number 12. Strong and direct player, but well fought there by Daniel McCann. Excellent play, loves the tight play as he comes out, and St Joseph's are coming out with Gary Mitchell. Oh, that's a good one to Ben Hart. It was one of those borderline. Ben is flying out with the wing, carrying the ball against the breeze. Good ball to Adon. Adon needs to make it stick. Lanny gets it on the second bite of the cherry. Adon Hart coming there, looking for support inside. Turns back. Had a hand around the shoulder, but plays it to Conor Canning. Conor Canning runs straight into the tackle from Rinn Gaels, and again just on the centre of the D there against a strong breeze here. St Joseph's have maybe an opportunity of tapping on another score. By no means an easy kick against the breeze, but one I'm sure that Jake Hackett will probably look to take, and we've the first yellow card of the game. I think it's for persistent fouling there as the Rinn Gaels number 7 gets it, and here we have Jake Hackett thinking about 35 yards out, just to the left of centre. We're number 12. 2 points on the scoreboard so far. St Joe's, can another one be tagged on? That's gone up, that's still going to drop low. We have to go. Oh, well done by the Rinn Gaels cornerback. Has played well so far in the first half here, as has played up towards their big tall midfielder, and up they're coming on the attack again. Rinn Gaels, a very good element of their play. Their support play and their running off the ball has been excellent as the ball is coming in across there. That was a loose one, but St Joseph's couldn't react to it. There's a high ball in, a dangerous ball needs to come. Keeper needs to come strong, and Keane does. Looks to get a hit there as he comes on out, gives it to Daniel McCann, on back on to Liam McIntyre. Liam McIntyre left footed coming on with the ball. Good player Liam, very 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 agile player, and he's bringing the game to Rinn Gaels. Attacking up, needs now an overlap. Oh, someone needs to support him. He's got in there, and there we've Rinn Gaels number 4, I think it was, again playing excellent so far. As the Rinn Gaels number 4 plays a quick free up to the right hand side, and Rinn Gaels well cut out by Ben Hart. Ben Hart started well in this second half, and he gets the ball again, plays it off to his cousin Adon. Adon wearing number 13, but 2 Rinn Gaels players around him, and Adon struggling to get away from them, but that's another foul on Adon Hart, and another effort now from about 35 yards. We're approaching 16 minutes of the first half, and again a lot of these frees are on the edge of the D, and with this breeze are quite difficult. Matt didn't connect on the last one, really has to get the boot through it against the wind up to the right and hope that it brings it in. He's looking to do that. That's a much better kick, and it looks fairly good from here, and that's another score by Matt Hackett as St Joe's just try and stay in touch. It's vital that St Joe's stay in touch with this wind. As we know, as the opportunities arise, there's a good chance. So that's 3 points to St Joe's now, 2 goals and 4 points. So a 7-point deficit at the moment. The key thing from now to half time is that St Joe's try to reduce that deficit there, step up on the kicks. I believe Rinn Gaels, the pressure's put on them, then the mistakes will be made. A very high looping kick has to be contested. Finnon didn't get under it there, but there's number 3 for St Joe's fighting hard, but there's our number 12 again from Gatletta, plays the ball off to number 7 for Rinn Gaels. There's a goes with the outside of the boot and didn't get the connection, and it's gone to the right and wide. It's about 3 wides now for Rinn Gaels in this second half, as we Cian Mimna looking to pick it out. Cian has gone short. Oh, it's hung up a little in the wind there. We have to go hard for that. The ball was missed there. Number 11 there, I think it's Matthew McCabe on the far side. He takes the ball on up to Conor Canning. Conor now playing at midfield. Good footballer. Good carrier of the ball, as he's looking to punch holes in it, and he has done now. We need to get the spread on. Is there a chance of a goal? There's a great ball to Jake Hackett. Excellent goal made there. Excellent started there with great work there by Matthew McCabe with the quick ball to Conor Canning. Punch that hole that we talked about. Give it to Jake Hackett and no better man one-on-one. Excellent team goal. And now the deficit has started to close down. 1 goal and 3 points to 2 goals and 4. Vital to get the break and ball now. Oh, clean catch by Rinn Gaels. Exactly what we don't want. Middle third there on St. Joe's. Needs to get a hand to that. Finan Hart will be required. If not get clean catches, get a break on everything and hunt for scraps, as it's vital now that St. Joseph's don't ship up some easy scores. And that was a good ball into the number 15, who's tagged a few scores already from Rinn Gaels and has gone to the right and wide as we sit now on 18 minutes played. 1 goal and 3 points to 2 goals and 4 points in favour of Rinn Gaels. There's a ball kicked out now. It's gone to Finan Hart. Has to make it. Finan does make it. Well done, Finan. Finan playing in the middle of the field with wearing number 8. Back to his cousin Ben. Ben drops it back but gives it back to Finan. Finan starting to grow in the ball. Good ball into Matthew McCabe. Matthew, who was instrumental starting that work from deep there, gives the ball on to number 4, which is David Mitchell. Gary Mitchell even. Got the name wrong. Apologies, Gary. Gary, neat player, wearing number 4 to Aidan Hart. Aidan flicks it on there to Caleb McLaughlin, wearing number 9. A score would be great here. Oh, unlucky he went. He's seen the goal on there, went for the near post there. A point would have been good for Caleb there, but more or less that was good play by St. Joseph's. St. Joe's beginning to grow into this game as it goes on there. Matthew McCabe and Caleb McLaughlin beginning to grow into the game on the half forward line. There's the ball up again. There's Liam McIntyre. Jumps up. But good play by the Rinn Gaels number 12, and there's where the problem is again here. Here's the Rinn Gaels number 11 in close pursuit there by Ben Hart. Oh, he's cut inside there. Oh, that was Blazes that gone over. The white flag is put up and it's deemed a score. Good score for Rinn Gaels there now at 2 goals and 5 points to 1-3. Ball kicked out again quick to Liam McIntyre. Liam plays it up to Conor Canning. Conor, very direct runner, need him closer to the goals, doing a lot of work around the middle of the field. Matt Hackett was in front of him. Need to try and get Matt Hackett, the threesome of Matt Hackett, Aidan Hart and Jake Hackett into it more. Referee getting fairly frustrated here. And we're resuming the game there with a kick there by Conor Canning. He plays it in towards Aidan Hart. Aidan Hart gets it in on the left hand corner, takes his man on. That's much better by Aidan. That's what's needed there, and that's a good score over the bar, and that'll do St. Joseph's and Aidan Hart's confidence the world of good. Needs a lot more of that, winning the ball and going direct at it as we tag on another score. 1 goal and 4 points to 2 goals and 5. We're resuming the game now with a kick out from Rinn Gaels there as the score sits at 2 goals and 5 points to 1-4, and St. Joseph's really need to get tagging on a couple of scores back to back, as we get a score we tend to shell out some possession in the middle third. There's Liam McIntyre. His influence is growing in this game as he's coming out with everything. Liam, a very natural footballer, can play in any position of the pitch from defence to attack, always gives his must. Matt Hackett there so far to get into this game. Matt, a good player, as it comes across now to Jake Hackett. Jake has come out the field to try and get on the ball a little bit more. A very astute, sharp shooter inside. Needs to give the ball off and support Ben Hart on the ball. Oh, nice little ball into Aidan Hart. It's flicked off to Matthew McCabe. Oh, excellent goal and excellent work there by St. Joseph's as this young team grows into it, and the ball is flicked off from the hands there to Matthew McCabe, who picks it to the back of the net, and the score now are 2 goals and 4 points to 2 goals and 5 points, as a 7-point deficit as we approach half time has been turned down to a 1-point game. Ball kicked out again, and again the mark is called. It's frustrating there, but St. Joseph's have turned out around a 7-point deficit as we're 23 minutes into the game here, and now Lady Luck will come, and there's Gary Mitchell coming out with the ball. We had to just add a name check there as they're under pressure here, and out comes Daniel McCann. Daniel, strong left-footed player, coming out with the ball, plays it on out. I think it was to Ben Hackett the far side, or Ben Hart now to Finnan Hart. Finnan into the middle of the field, gives it on to Aidan Hart. Aidan's beginning to have a much bigger influence in this game, and as he goes again, wearing number 13, go Aidan, good strong run, and somebody support him. It's supported by Conor Canning. Conor puts it onto the left foot. Looked very good at a stage there, and it's just gone to the right and wide, but a much improved performance so far for St. Joseph's as we come now with 24 minutes of the game played now as we're looking to kick it out. Substitute now in the Rinn Gaels there as the management are looking a little concerned there with the resurgence of St. Joseph's there, and the number 18 from Rinn Gaels comes off with the number 5 now having his game is finished there. So far started very well, the Rinn Gaels number 5, but the change has been Dean Med as St. Joseph's now playing against a very strong breeze here, and there's a second sub here, number 21 from Rinn Gaels is entering the fray there. Seems to be coming in on as wing half forward, and very fair play to Gary Mitchell has really come into this game, and it's straight out towards Gary again, and the substitute coming in and calls his mark. A good start for the substitute, but here we come with a bit of danger here again with the number 12, a very strong direct player for Rinn Gaels, but on a very good player also. And it appears to have gone over, and it's give to the right there, and very tight there was Liam McIntyre, but I'm not 100% sure on that, as there seems to be from this angle here, and Terry, our cameraman, may be able to say, I thought it maybe went to the right and wide. I wasn't sure, in fairness to the referee. He's come along. And it's gone wide. Well done, Michael McGurl, in fairness there, and it still remains at 2 goals and 4 to 2 goals and 5, and I have to say that Michael McGurl has done a very good job so far to him. A good referee. Oh, that's slack play there now, but has to be cut out, Liam McIntyre, and he does. Well done, Liam. Liam coming out, all fouled, and Liam McIntyre coming out. Liam is playing a very good half here now, and a joy to watch. Coming out with the ball is Daniel McCann, puts it on his left foot. That's a bad ball. Daniel puts the team into a bit of bother, but Daniel will make up for it. Number 12, very strong player, been impressed with him around the wing there as he plays it on to number 21, the substitute that's come into the game here. He's got on a couple of ball and only on in the last few minutes. Back to number 12 here. Very strong player, spraying the ball around Rinn Gaels. St. Joseph's need to press out, push them under pressure here now again as we look to close out this first half against the wind. Rinn Gaels looking up. That's a dangerous ball, and that's a good ball, and there can be no debate on that one as it cuts right, dissects between the posts there, and another score for Rinn Gaels. 2-6 to 2-4 as it's a 2-point lead currently. That's well struck out there. I've been impressed with Cian Mimneth picking out of the goal kicks there. Come on, Matt Hackett needs to be strong on this, and he's got it in there now as we look there. Matt is on the ball, has been quiet to his standard so far. He's getting a lot of treatment there, without a doubt. That was a foul, but maybe we will be happy to take that free. Bit of frustration among the St. Joseph supporters there as they felt that advantage should have been played, as Matt was probably fouled once, maybe fouled twice, and as he had broke the tackle and got through, the referee has deemed it a free, but equally happy enough if his brother Jake, wearing number 12, can slot this one over. It's not an easy kick for a man playing against this wind. Again, needs to go slightly up to the right and hope the wind brings it in. A score would be good. Always put a lot of loft in it. I don't know will there be enough on it, and it's gone to the right and wide. St. Joseph's looking, I think, at 4 wides in the first half to date, while Rinn Gaels have had 6 there. 2 goals and 4 points to 2 goals and 6 points. 28 minutes near played as we look to get the kick out. High looping kick now. Need to get something on this. A clean catch again. Lost down to the amount of clean catches here, and this is dangerous here now on the attack as Gary Mitchell tries to make it up. Last shot. This is dangerous. Ball looks to be played in. And it's a goal, a well worked there, and it comes from allowing clean possession really in the middle third there. And Rinn Gaels have opened up St. Joseph's there for the third goal as it's 3-6 to 2-4 as we look to get a kick up towards half time. Ball kicked out again, well done there by Conor Canning. Conor looking to build the ball. Liam McIntyre very good on the ball, coming out from the fence, breaking the tackle, but he's bringing it to them. There's 3 Rinn Gaels players. Now there's 3 Rinn Gaels players going behind him as Liam comes out with everything, looking for that ball inside. Oh, it's put to the right there. Has to get something on it. Any break at all, and you're through, Jake. Well done. Ball is through to Matt Hackett. A point to be a good score here, but he's not going to get the opportunity as Matt has been fouled again, and the referee has said it's a penalty as it's inside. A penalty here now. To be interesting who the penalty taker is. It may be Aidan Hart, it may be maybe Jake Hackett, we're not sure. I think Jake is standing over it. Michael McGurl, the referee, has awarded the penalty. Fairness to Michael, he's been doing well and refereeing fairly fair now so far. Great chance now for St. Joseph's now to close the gap here just before half time. Critical penalty here now for Jake Hackett as we're approaching half time. Right footed, makes no mistake of it, cool as a cucumber, and the scores are now 3-4 to 3-6 in favour of Rinn Gaels, but St. Joseph's are playing against a very strong breeze there as we're coming into the second half now. The game as there's some officiating going on, but it's a high ball out now. Come on, St. Joseph's, get a hand to it. Well done, better again by Ben Hart. Much better now as St. Joseph's look to close out on the scores. Good ball in, come on Caleb, go attack that ball, but Aidan Hart's onto it. Bend the back, Aidan, and get it on. Possession is vital. Good lad Aidan looking to go, takes his man on. That's what just needed. Oh, and the referee, and maybe he's right on that time, has said there's a few steps and it's blown up at half time on the button at 30 minutes of a very entertaining game so far, at 3 goals and 4 points to St. Joseph's, 3 goals and 6 points to Rinn Gaels, 2 points behind, playing against a very strong breeze, and things are looking a lot more positive as we approach the second half. And the second half is off here now, and the ball is broke out, and Rinn Gaels are on the attack. Playing up with the wind, looked to be a foul there, and on the attack with number 21, who's had a big impact in the game so far. And it's well cut out by Liam McIntyre, but the ball is back down. And the free has gone out. So we look to get running as we get the clock working here. About a minute played here, and it's a kick out there by Keane on towards Ben Hart. Ben Hart has had very solid hands there to Conor Canning, looking as with the ball against the wind, and it's on into Matt Hackett, and inside there Matt wearing number 10, and as we start on the attack with the wind, sticks it onto his left foot, but it's gone high into the left, but it's still in play, and it's broke down. Couple of Rinn Gaels players on it, looks to get out. St. Joseph's really putting a high press on. Here's Rinn Gaels come along, and they're coming out on the attack on the right hand side. Against this wind, it's going to be a lot harder to break the lines than in the first half, or that's what we hope, as it's 3 goals and 4 points to St. Joseph's, 3 goals and 6 points Rinn Gaels, and there's the ball back out to the St. Joe's number 11. I think that was Matthew McCabe as he played it in, as they're looking to clear the lines, and it's not just as simple as with the first half with the strong cold wind, as we'd say, as the hands are cold standing here with the microphone, and we're looking there as Rinn Gaels now 4 or 5 passes here, still trying to get outside their 25-yard line, and they're looking on the attack, and that's much better by St. Joe's, keeping the pressure on them as we come there now with the Rinn Gaels. I think he's number 12 from here, we can't see it, is he? Usually a good player, but they're working under the pressure there as the crowd are roaring out there as the ball is played on. No, here's our number 12 here in hot pursuit. There is Liam McIntyre. Strong travel of the ball, but Liam has got back. He's forced the error there now as the number 12 has kicked in. Dangerous ball, but Cian Mimnick gobbles that one out. And Cian maybe slightly lucky there, wearing the green jersey as well. As a quick ball out towards Conor Canning. Conor Canning playing out around the middle of the field will have a big impetus in this result if we're going to have it, and therefore Conor is fouled yet again there in midfield, and there's another player, number 11 from Rinn Gaels, going into the referee's book there for a late tackle on Conor Canning, and Conor's playing a lot of football around the middle third for St. Joseph's there. Everything that's good Conor is on the end of as we look to get a free kick in there as 11 as a yellow card is branded to this Rinn Gaels player as they walk on, and now a different 35 yards out from goal. A different attribute there now, probably more. It's the 40 yards as Conor Canning, I think, is going to kick it, but there's a strong breeze to his back here now, and as he plays it in short towards two of the players. Aidan Hart, I think, is on it there. Aidan turns there, but he's gone in between two. No free there. Aidan going to have to release it or be blown up. Well done, Aidan. Get it out. There's good tackling there by Caelan McLaughlin, but the lines are cleared, and I think it's a St. Joseph's ball there. St. Joseph are at risk of maybe committing too many bodies forward as the management team is to allow some space inside there, not have a lot of bodies in there, and look to play the ball in as it's good play, interlinking play there, and it's Jake Hackett looking to get it onto his right foot, but he's turned in, now going to look to get it onto his left, but there's overcomplication there, but there's a bad ball in there towards Caelan McLaughlin, and maybe St. Joseph's now are beginning to look to overcomplicate it a little and maybe look to play the early simple ball each time. The wind is a factor, but it won't win a game for you, and we're in trouble here again at number 12, who's given Liam McIntyre a good tough task there, but Liam has been up for it there as he looks to get the near hand in. There's Daniel McCann chasing the number 15 from Rinn Gaels with the quad heavily strapped, plays it back. Rinn Gaels number 18, who came into this game as a first half substitute, wearing the yellow boots, as is back there to the number 15, and Rinn Gaels have a patient build up again against the wind as the Rinn Gaels number 8 is on the ball, as a mixture here of got Leitrim and Bornacoola, and it's Rinn Gaels number 12 again back to inside as their number 15 has a couple of goals to his credit there so far, and good pressure by St. Joseph's, and there we go. Ben Hart picks it up, and it's counter-attack football at its best here now as Ben Hart will be looking to play the ball in to Matt Hackett. Matt Hackett, wearing number 10, looks inside. His brother is calling for it. Aidan Hart is pointing to give it on to number 9. We need movement inside there as it's gone on to Caelan McLaughlin. Plays it back to Matt Hackett. Puts it onto his left boot. And it's gone to the left and wide. Matt is working very hard today, but his industry there hasn't been replicated on the scoreboard as of yet, as we're looking now at 5 minutes played, and we're here now at 3 goals and 4 points to 3 goals and 6 points. Still in favour of Rinn Gaels. Kick out now, it's a high loopy one. St. Joseph's need to contest these. Has been a problem throughout the game as Conor Canning in hot pursuit of the Rinn Gaels number 9 as he flicks it off to Rinn Gaels number 7, attacking wing half back as he's looking inside, but good tackling by Conor Canning yet again. Conor, great player at getting the turnovers. Matthew McCabe went in with the shoulder. Referee has said it's deemed to be a foul. Conor Canning, very good player at turnovers, as he proved in the under-20 final earlier in the year with an immense work rate around the middle. As it's Matthew McCabe going into the book here now as Michael McGurl looks to stamp his authority on the game, and there's a yellow to Matthew. Matthew will need to have discipline for the rest of the game on the tackles, as it's now 3 goals and 6 points to 3 goals and 4. There's Conor Canning, early long ball out now towards Aidan Hart. One kick of the ball and it's down within 30 yards. Aidan picks it up with the left hand, with the left foot there, looks to give it off. It's a bit of a loose one there to Gary Mitchell. Gary's on it there. Gary's struggling, and it's a turnover there, and has to be said that St. Joseph's haven't started the first 5 minutes of the second half with near the same tenacity and quality that they did in the latter stages of the first half. Yet to get into it there and probably get used to playing with this wind, as we've Ben Har, we're number 6 in hot pursuit there of the Rinn Gaels player as it's coming through, and here's number 21 who's had a good game since his introduction into it. Back to the number 15, puts it there, good man Cian picks the player out. Cian very cool under pressure and picks out his teammate yet again as Conor Canning. Conor gives the ball in, that's a loose one there. Oh, Matt Hackett, it was a bad ball to Matt there, but we can't let them out so easy there as we look to regroup again. 3 goals and 6 points to Rinn Gaels, 3 goals and 4 as St. Joseph's are back now hunting in packs, and the ball is played out into the far left hand corner. There's a good tackle by Daniel McCann. We can't fully see it, but I think it's a line ball to St. Joseph's. It's a goal kick. Seven minutes of the first half gone. Second half, apologies, and we've a kick out now with Cian Mimna. St. Joseph's, oh, that's a loose one on up out towards there, and there's another mark for referee. Yes, he was outside the 45. Called the mark outside it, and frustrations are beginning to boil with the Rinn Gaels management as it's banged on up towards Aidan Hart. Aidan will do well to keep that one in. I don't think he has. Linesman here, I'm not sure, is it a Rinn's Gael kick, and I'm assuming it is, as Kieran looks to get down there. Ball played up again the line, but there's a bit of a tussle there, and there's Conor Canning has got it now. Really has to bend the back. It's a day for bending the back, lads. Winning possession first come a final, you gotta bend the back, and you can hear Peter McBrien's frustrations there, telling his young players to bend the back, get primary possession first. There's Matthew McCabe again. Matthew's a very good tackler, a very good work rate. Matthew gives the foul away as we come along there now, and we're looking at approaching probably 9-10 minute mark there, and the scoreline still 3 goals and 4 points to St. Joseph's, 3 goals and 6 to Rinn Gaels. No score. Ball has been resumed there as it's a kick up there from Rinn Gaels, but a referee has set a free in to St. Joseph's, and St. Joseph's are looking at letting the ball in a lot with the wind there. Need to probably work it through the hands a little bit. It's a combination of both, knowing when to go long and knowing when to go short, as St. Joseph's so far have struggled with this strong breeze, and Rinn Gaels, very powerful team at carrying the ball there, have probably looking there. And there's Matthew McCabe has grown well into this game as he's working very hard. He gives up to Conor there. There's Mana on the left hand side, and that's get it. Oh, well attacked there. Excellent by Matthew McCabe again. Plays the ball in. Oh, is that coming? Not sure. Was that a pass into Callum McLaughlin, or was it one for over the bar? But either or, it was dangerous. Number 21 from Rinn Gaels laying the ball off as Rinn Gaels are on the attack again. Ball up to the left to number 12. Rinn Gaels, he's gone, and Liam McIntyre's in hot pursuit. A very good player, this number 12 for Rinn Gaels there, but equally has come up again a tough taskmaster in Liam McIntyre today as St. Joseph's are looking there. There's Liam getting the tackle in as number 11. That's a dangerous one, and right over the green spot there for the first score of the second half by Rinn Gaels. Number 18, Cian Nolan, is coming in there now. I'm not sure where and it's Gary Mitchell, I think, is coming off. Gary had a very good industrious first half there, and St. Joseph's trying now a different player as it is Cian Nolan coming on out, and the ball is played out. Daniel McCann wearing number 2 there as St. Joseph's are on the attack again. And it's Conor Canning. Conor looking to get the ball in. Conor, very good carrier of the ball. St. Joseph's need. There's good play by Ben Hart. This is much better. Getting the overload. Conor Canning at his strengths here. Now, foot block it seemed to be, but it looked to be a foot block, but I think it was more ball to block there, but that was better from St. Joseph's of trying to work the opening there. 3 goals and 7 to 3-4. It's a 3-point deficit there, and St. Joseph's definitely need to tag on a few scores and get their running game and confidence going again, as Matt Hackett here is about to take the 45. Anything on target there between the posts, if it drops short, can be very dangerous for a goal opportunity. It's a great skill to have, a 45 kicker. It looks like maybe something short. Didn't connect there great, but his brother seemed to be pushed off that. St. Joseph could have reacted a little quicker on that, and now Rinn Gaels seem to have the bit between their teeth there now again as their 3-point lead there against a very strong breeze as we're approaching 10.5 minutes into this second half, and St. Joseph's yet to register a score with a very strong breeze there. And here's number 12 there, very effective player for Rinn Gaels. Been very impressed in his overall play. Gives a good ball there, but that's well cut out by Caleb McLaughlin there, wearing number 9. Caleb gives the ball on up to Finnan Hart. Finnan, man up behind you, very calm on the ball is Finnan. Back to Ben Hart. Ben Hart gives it to Matthew McCabe. Matthew playing very well today, gives the ball across to Jake Hackett. Jake puts it on to his left. It goes into Matt Hackett now. Matt has turned. Matthew Hackett onto his left foot. Matthew Hackett. Excellent. Brilliant finish there by Matt Hackett. Matt, who's been working hard, sticks it into the back of the net now, and we're looking at 4 goals and 4 points to 3 goals and 7. Ball kicked out. Jake Hackett has swapped positions with his brother Matt. Jake is equally comfortable out in the half-forward line, and his brother has gone inside there now. That goal will surely have given him a list, but there's then the Rinn Gaels corner back, wearing number 4, red hair, very good player, been impressed with him. Excellent stuff, Liam McIntyre, and foul maybe once but twice, but Liam is driving forward, gives that ball in to Matthew Hackett. Number 10 seems to be fouled. Didn't hear the whistle with the excitement of the crowd, and it's a free in. Penalty. A penalty. Excellent. Our cameraman Terry Williams could see it. A lot of bodies in front, and it's a penalty for St. Joseph's. Excellent opportunity here. Here we go. And it's gone in. We couldn't see with the bodies there, as it's 5 goals and 4 points to 3 goals and 7, and that puts St. Joseph's into a 3-point lead. If ever a tactical switch there with Matt Hackett into full forward seemed to be effective. Ben Hart up again, well done Ben. And we've Matthew McCabe. Matthew working excellent hard onto Connor Canning. Connor Canning on the bust. Chance of a score, and Connor sticks it over. And St. Joseph's got to turn the screw here now with some domination there. Excellent play there. Ball kicked out again. Well done by Jake Hackett, as they're fighting for everything now, St. Joseph's. I'm not sure on that one there. It's 5 goals and 5 points to 3 goals and 7. His referee is saying calm down, and Rinn Gaels are looking to make another substitute here. And it's the number 24 for Rinn Gaels is coming in, hands his sheet to referee Michael McGurl. And there's a change coming in here. Seems to be going in corner forward. Rinn Gaels here with the number 8 here, as we're 12 minutes into the game here now, and the Rinn Gaels number 9 has raced his run for the day, as Rinn Gaels are out now half with a free. It comes in short there. to the Rinn Gaels. Number 18 has been very effective since he's come on the second half. Into the substitute, where number 24 from Rinn Gaels. Great tackling there by St. Joseph's, and St. Joseph's are coming out and led by Liam McIntyre. Liam is coming out with everything there at the moment. Back there is Caleb McLaughlin doing excellent well, foraging deep. I don't know about that, I'm not sure on that. I thought he was probably fouled there, but deemed over tackle, but working very well as Caleb McLaughlin back. It's going to take a lot of work rate here with some quality as a high ball comes in there, and that needs to be cut out by Cian Nolan. Cian is turned too easily on the inside. There's Rinn Gaels on the check, and there's a goal, and this game is far from over. An excellent goal by Rinn Gaels. 4-7 to 5-5. The ball is kicked out with Cian Mimna. It's an and they're all up there, and then again it's referee. Head injuries, lads. A couple of guys lying down. Alright. An injury there to number 21, and they got a hard clash in the midfield battle there as we're approaching 20 minutes of the second half gone, and the score of 5 goals and 5 points to 4 goals and 7 points. A 1 point lead currently for St. Joseph's there as we sit on the equivalent of 20 points to 19 with about 10 minutes to go. It's anyone's game, and St. Joseph's need to tag on a few scores and see this through home. If we have Fiacre Cracy now coming out with the ball. It's come back, and Conor Canning has gone down, got a very heavy blow to the chest there, or even it could have been his throat as he's looked there, and referee has said call it there. One point deficit here. There's been a blood sub here now is called. I think Conor, yes, got a bang to the mouth there as there's some blood. Jeez. We've number 15 coming in here for St. Joseph's for a blood sub. We've some players warming up, but one thing's for sure is we need to get Conor Canning back into the game as soon as possible as we approach the last 10 minutes of this game. 1 point lead currently, all to play for. The title of Division 2B is to play for here now. As it's 1 point, is it going to be Rinn Gaels or St. Joseph's? And a good hand in there by Finan Hart, and that's exactly what's needed. There's the ball is played in, that's dangerous into Matt Hackett. Primary possession needed. Matt turns on a sixpence to Aidan Hart, and Aidan sticks it over the bar. And as the old No Lions used to say, a point's as good as a goal if you can't get the goal, and we've got the point. As it's now gone in to stretch by another point. There was definitely a goal on there, but a point is what's taken. Ball kicked out again, and Liam McIntyre was under it there, and the ball, there's a clash there as there are a couple of men coming back, and Rinn Gaels number 24 as he's gone forward. St. Joseph's trying to get on the attack as Fiacre Cracy is under the high ball, so too is Daniel McCann, but also is the number 15. Very impressive for Rinn Gaels today, very strong player, but Daniel McCann is hot in pursuit, gets a hand in. It's going to be a free out for Steps here, I think, or it's a free in, I'm not sure on that one there. Couple of the local referees not too happy on that. I thought it was a free out myself, but Michael McGurl has called it a free in as we're looking at 22 minutes of play gone. 5 goals and 6 points, which is 21 to 4-7, and here's a chance, but a very difficult chance all the same against this strong breeze that's coming into the kicker's face here. As a substitute there coming in, number 27 for St. Joseph's there. We'll confirm the name in a moment when we see there what's happening there, and I think it's Cian who has come off there. Referee seems to have brought this in. Ref, what's going on? He's gained at least 10 yards in front there, and it's gone to, that was dangerous, gone to the right and wide, but definitely call in case there was probably a bit of cuteness by the Rinn Gaels player to gain those 10 yards, and I suppose you can't blame him for trying. But 21 points to 19, 2-point lead at the moment as we're sitting in 5 goals and 6 points to 4 goals and 7, and that was a good kick out by Cian Mimna on to Ben Hart. Ben Hart give it on to Finn on Hart, his cousin. Tough ball into I don't know about that, on to Matthew McCabe there, and he was being deemed as a foul there, and St. Joseph's are on the attack, or St. Joseph's are defending again with Daniel McCann. Rinn Gaels are on the attack here, but they've met a very resolute St. Joseph's defence here today as the ball is cleared out, and we've our linesman there. Ball thrown there and brought on. Very lucky didn't hit our linesman Kieran there, as a Rinn Gaels player showed a little bit of indiscipline there, but Michael McGurl was having none of it and brings the ball up, and we've Daniel McCann, who's played a very good game at cornerback today, leading this young under-19 team as they look to play it on, looking for Conor Canning, always the go-to player, the leader on this team around the middle of the field, driving forward, plays the ball into Adon Hart. Don't wait on an Adon, grab it, good man Adon on the attack, plays the ball on into Matthew McCabe, but too far on. The Rinn Gaels goalkeeper taking absolutely no chances and boots the ball out to the right and for a sideline kick. That's taken very quickly towards Matthew McCabe, a poor kick to be honest, and rushed from the sideline. But Matthew won it back again, and he gives it on to Matt Hackett. Matt is driving down the eye of the needle here, looks to give it out, recycle and get a point, puts it across on his left. A goal will even do it, and a goal is got. Well done, and I think that's Conor Finn on Hart got that goal. Finn on Hart has been confirmed as the scorer, and just what St. Joseph's needed at this time. 6 goals and 6 points.
Back up again, I can see.
Yeah.
Fuck this fucking pitch. Sorry, language.
We're keeping here as a crowd are getting excited. Very hard for the video to be seen in clarity here as we're coming on with Jake Hackett. Jake takes it into the tackle here, and we've 26 minutes gone, but Jake has won it back again, and there's Liam McIntyre. Joy to watch as a young player defending, and he's fouled. Good lad Liam. And Liam is holding his calf. I think he got a slight kick there and there, but Liam, the pain will be all right in the morning, as he's had an excellent game as Liam McIntyre today has been moved, I think, then from cornerback out to wing back, but he's everywhere, no matter where he plays, driving out and attacking with the ball. And a round of applause for Liam McIntyre as he runs back into his position. Has had an excellent game there. Well up there as one of the best performers for St. Joseph's today. There's Conor Canning looking for it. We weren't sure who it was, but he's a change of jersey. A blood sub. Blood on his original jersey from the work rate he's put in. But Daniel McCann has been turned over by the Rinn Gaels number 15 with the squad heavily strapped. Number 12 there for Rinn Gaels, a very good player, strong runner as he's on the attack here now, and this game is still far from over as the Rinn Gaels an opportunity of a goals. And that's definitely a penalty, I'd say, at that stage, as this game is open here now. I suppose it was a dead certain opportunity of a goal, and the foul was committed there, and the hit of the penalty was definitely going to be given now, but it's a 50-50 chance now, providing Cian Mimna, I'm sure, only gets a yellow for this. Anything more would have been very harsh and a strong talking to by referee Michael McGurl, but he has the chance to become a hero now with saving this penalty. 28 minutes gone of the game. So far to date, a big opportunity for Rinn Gaels. Come on, Cian. I just couldn't get down enough, Cian. It was almost too close to the body there, but that's a goal for Rinn Gaels, and they're far from over here as it's now 5 goals and 7 points to 6-6. 2-point game to St. Joseph's currently, but here we come, and Rinn Gaels are on the attack again. St. Joseph's needing to tackle as we close out there for the last probably 2-3 minutes. 2-point defeat, 2-point lead here now as they have to work it out. Jake seemed a bit harsh, but every mistake now is is in the pressure cooker situation now, as we're down to the last 2-3 minutes here, as it's a 2-point game. It's 6 goals and 6 points to 5 goals and 7 points, and the game is back on, and Rinn Gaels are on the attack here. Oh, I don't know. Another foul there, probably on the 30-yard line on the top of the D. A difficult kick here now for an opportunity for a score, as long as nothing drops short, with a very strong breeze going from right to left. St. Joseph's need to have real discipline and concentration as they look to close this out and hopefully tag on another score. Then Rinn Gaels number 8 catches it under the post. Finan Hart was under it, and it's a square ball. St. Joe's need to settle down now. He's gone long. There's 2 options. Come on, Matthew, grab it. Good lad, Matthew. McCabe. Matthew is very, very industrious, hard working half forward, and he plays the ball in, and that's the place to have it in on. Hearts fighting for it. I don't know, it was 6 of one and half a dozen of the other, as I think both boys were fighting for that ball there, but it's deemed a free out to Rinn Gaels, and they're on the attack again with their goalkeeper has come out now with a pick up here now, as he's about 40 yards out. Rinn Gaels looking to attack here now, as we're 30 minutes here now gone, so we're approaching injury time territory, and Rinn Gaels are on the attack. Their number 6ers on the attack here. Good ball in there. Faker crazy when defending is needed. Faker is there. There's a lot of bodies here, and it's a free out. Excellent play there by the St. Joseph's defenders, and Faker Casey, they're a very good defender, comes out with the ball. As we're playing with the kick up there now by Faker. Faker's dusted off that hard tackle as the ball is kicked up to Caleb McLaughlin. Caleb is on it, and he plays the ball off to Jake Hackett. There's a ball in, I think it's Conor Canning by the looks of the run. Strong direct. A score here now could be the icing on the cake, and the icing is well and truly put on the cake by Conor Canning. And Conor has had an excellent game, a joy to watch as he was driving forward there, and there was never any doubt that there'd be another score as St. Joseph's have been awarded a free in now. 6 goals and 7 points, 25-22, a 3-point game, and Jake Hackett has the chance now at tagging on another score. This could be the insurance. Jake strolls up, hits it with his right foot and hits it over, and the applause from the St. Joseph supporters and management are alike as we definitely approach on my clock 32 minutes of play gone. Rinn Gaels are on the rush, and to leave the score easy on the mathematics, it's 22 points to 26, 6 goals and 8 points to 5 goals and 7 as the ball is kicked out, and Ben Hart gets a fantastic touch to that, and we have Jake Hackett. Jake has gone with the long diagonal ball. Caleb McLaughlin is on it, calls his mark, and well done, Caleb. Caleb has worked very hard today, and hopefully gets his reward now with stroking this one over the bar. And he does, cool as a cucumber, and well done, Caleb. Delighted for that score there as St. Joseph's really look to close it out now. Has to be commented on what a performance of St. Joseph's today after that start, and there's Jake Hackett on it again as game's not over yet. Rinn Gaels are still on the attack, they've never given up, but there's great tackling by Liam McIntyre yet again. The determination helped out by Conor Canning, and it steps up, and there's huge appreciation there for the work rate of Liam McIntyre and Conor Canning to get the turnover. Turnover equals score, as good as watching any score any day, but the ball has gone out and kicked there like a Ronan O'Gara kick, and has gone to the edge there, and Rinn Gaels have been pinned well and truly back into their bottom corner there now as St. Joe's look to defend what they have. We thought the game was up there and say the defending was up, but Michael McGurl has held it all off at the moment here, and we're looking at 6 goals and 9 points to 5 goals and 7. an exhibition of football has been played out here by both teams as Caelan McLaughlin comes off, and the shift is well and truly done. Well done, Caelan, as Rinn Gaels are on the attack. Good ball up, Ben Hart. Very impressed with Ben today. Gets a hand in again. There we go with Finnon, backed up there, not let out. Ben has to get back, so the St. Joseph's, as the number 18 from Rinn Gaels, is on the attack. He plays it off to the number 8, and they're coming up for the wing half back. Oh, he's been fouled there, and in soccer terms it's known as the professional foul, and they'll take one for the team there, and I think a yellow card could be brandished here, but there was no way that they were letting them in for a score. I'm expecting this to be the last hurrah for the game there now. This is 34 minutes, and I've 30 seconds behind on it there with some technical details, as there's a free kick here for the Rinn Gaels, and I think everyone from the St. Joseph's line out are on that goal. They're destined not to concede a goal here now as they look to close it out. And I think that one has been driven over the bar by Rinn Gaels, and I think at this stage this could be a consolation score, as I'm expecting that this is going to be the last kick out of this game. Rinn Gaels are throwing on a substitute now, I think. It's 15. Declan Brooks there being told to drop back there. No overcommitting here, and this, I'm expecting a whistle to go out, and that's it. And a fantastic victory there by St. Joseph's there in the first year's competition of the under 19, which was very much geared towards the development from under 17 to under 20 and a pathway to the senior and junior teams, and an excellent win there. And a hearty congratulations to the St. Joseph's team and management. How are you? We're joined here by the 2022 Under-19 victorious management team here with Conor O'Neill, Mark Dolan and Peter McBrien here. Some people are probably, we'll start with Peter if you don't mind, lads, after there, are wondering why he's sporting the MJ's bar, but Peter, you can fill us in.
Just a little bit with the boys now. That it was more of a, I don't know what you call it, but an inspiration for them to win, to have me wearing a Carrigallen jersey. But it was a good motivation anyway, and it worked anyway. But end of the day, it's all about winning, and that's what we're here for. And look at what more can you say with a game like that? The boys were absolutely brilliant and deserved a victory on the day.
Excellent, and obviously the lads, the minute they won it, they have great respect for you, Peter. They were calling for this jersey, but I suppose going to the game, guys, at the start of the match there, we went down, I think it was 2 goals and 3 points to a point or two. We're against a very strong wind, so you know, it was worrying, but you dug deep there. Was there anything, what was your thought process at that stage?
Well, the thought process at that stage was just to keep it calm. It was still very early on in the game, and they had the benefit of the wind. But that's actually an outrageous bunch of lads to work with, like, and they're a credit to both clubs for senior this year as well. But, like, you know, there was no pressure on them. They knew, so what? We just put on our scores and we'll get there in the end. And that's, thankfully, we got over the line, which was great.
It was evident just from early in the game there, the Rinn Gaels, obviously Bornacoola and I think Leitrim joined. They have a couple of very big units, as men as probably big as you, Mark, there. The middle third was a bit of a problem early on. I did see you made a few changes there around the middle third, and then I think Liam McIntyre was moved out in the field. What was the kind of thought process there? Because it was the catalyst obviously to get us back rolling.
Yeah, well, obviously at juvenile level, it sometimes can be very hard to know what the opposition are going to bring, and they had a big unit who actually scored a couple of goals there at the start of the game, so we made that change. We're lucky we had Fakra, who's a big man, out at centre back, and we could switch him back in, and sure, he did a great job then for the rest of the game. And Liam really came to himself then when he came out the pitch, got on some ball, made some serious runs, I think. And then as well as that, we were just saying to the boys, just flood the breaks, and that's what they did, and they just fought for everything. It was great.
Exactly, and I know we commented on that there with Terry there about breaking ball, and we were saying just if we get a hand to it. They had a number of marks there in the second half, but once anything broke around the deck there, we said we gobbled them up. The last 10 minutes just before the first half, we really kicked on there. Aidan Hart and probably a couple of the forward lines started to get moving in there and got those goals opportunities. We pulled it back into about 2 points there going into second half. We were a very strong win. Was there anything in particular there, you know, in terms of the request there, playing against the wind there or anything?
We just told them to play their own game, that the wind wasn't going to win the game for you. The ability will win the game. You have to have the ball to use the wind, but we used it to our advantage. And second half there, we got good ball inside, and we knew the boys inside would cause trouble if we got ball in right to them, which was a factor at the end. So happy days with the way that worked.
And I suppose to summarise it there, lads, it was a really, really good performance. There's a really good group of players there. A lot of them were with the under-20s there, and they're obviously still under-19s. A lot of them stem from that under-17 team a few years ago. I suppose, you know, going forward, there's a big future for these and what falls behind. But I suppose if there's any key indicators, what should these guys continue at for the next couple of years for both clubs?
Well, yeah, the boys, I have to say, they're absolutely excellent footballers, and their attitude is just second to none. So I know, as a Carrigal man, seeing these fellas coming up playing with us, I'm delighted and I'm buzzing. For the last few Spring League games we were missing them, and we really felt it, so I'm really looking forward to playing with them all. And they'll make us stronger and hopefully push us on, and they do in the runs and the sprints and everything. I know they definitely pushed me on there. Yeah, they're great bunch of lads, I have to say, and they'll be flying.
And finally, we're going to let the elder statesman off. Peter, is this jersey on for the day, for the celebrations, or what's the story?
Just for a couple of hours anyway, but we'll see what happens.
Look at lads, thanks very much and congratulations and job well done.